Who washed the plates in your house growing up?
Me? No, we had dishwasher like.
There's no such thing as dishwasher in a black household, man.
Even if you have a dishwasher, it's for show, bro.
We're supposed to plastic.
You know what I mean? It's another container, bro.
Nah,
me and my brother, we had.
Storage unit.
I know for Nigerians, yeah, it's either.
Bada bing, bada boom. Hashtag I aim for the moon. Flashback, I zoom to the zoom and you're blocking the view. Can't see the elevation, can't see no innovation. Don't call me a fool. They see me on road, so they call me a fool.
Different setting, different location. Just want to say real quick, apologies. We're not going to have Clement on today. Don't want to talk about it too much and get into the nitty gritty. But Clement's not going to be here today. Anyway, but all that. We've got two guests today. Not really guests. You could say they're temporary co-hosts for little temps to see how they do. Hopefully we might get rid of Clement. You never know. I know you're watching this, Clement, but I love you, baby. Anyway, before we introduce them, welcome back to Piece of Cake Podcast. I'm your host, Kenny Ken. And today we have two little spicy people I know, you know, two little special dancers. One is better than the other, but we won't say who. You won't say who. One's the boss of your show. We won't say who. Okay? But anyway, we're joined here today with the beautiful Onai and the sexy Tommy Stir.
Hello.
We're
back.
Thank yous for you've both been on the podcast before, haven't you?
We have.
Yeah, that's sick. But thank yous for like stepping in today.
Clement, we got you, bro. Don't worry.
Don't worry, bro. Don't worry, we got
All
you.
times never last.
Yeah,
Don't need
times
all
never
people last.
Yeah, so we just wanna catch up on the weekend, like. Yeah,
I'm not involved.
we had a.
I'm not involved. I am not involved.
Me, I thank God.
No, there's not. I don't know what
It was
happened.
a fun weekend though.
You can talk about it. Not me. I don't know what happened.
So you don't want to get into it?
Yeah, what you trying to get into?
What you trying to get into? No. But I mean, just in the not like the nitty gritty, but I just mean like
It was lit.
it was good. It was a good weekend.
vibes.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm still on holidays as well.
We had a sleepover.
Yeah. So just for context, we all stayed in Onai's house, and basically for the weekend, like we only kind of planned to stay
For one night. Yeah.
to go to Vico Bats at like 5 a.m, and we brought your friend Green Eyes, Amy.
Green Eyes.
Even though
Yeah.
her eyes are blue, but
Look, that's a story for another episode.
Yeah, for another day. But yeah, she came with us and it was a vibe. Like,
It was brilliant.
word.
like some people nearly died, but
I wouldn't have that because we've only started the episode.
Is that what you're doing, yeah? Is that what you're doing?
I'm not involved.
Alright, just do you want to try to explain, or do you
Let
want
me
to
stay humble.
explain the?
So basically, yeah, we went to the 44.
Yeah,
We was chilling, you know, I'm not the best swimmer. Like, I was a pro swimmer back in my day, but obviously, you know, I kind of went into early retirement, so I haven't swam in many years. So, yeah, like Kenny and a few other people were like jumping from the cliff, but I wasn't on that because I know my limits. Do you get me? And I'm a responsible guy, so I wouldn't like to jeopardize my life.
Okay.
For that type of thing. So the only thing I did was like I just stepped into the pool, but I stayed by the railing for like 5 minutes. The water was really cold, so that was enough for me. Yeah, I put on my sliders, I put on my towel. So then I was just chilling. That was me done. No more swimming. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was just chilling, just minding my own business, watching people jump. You, for example, and then I was just talking to one of the boys, and he was just taking so long to jump. And I told him, look, bro, I'm not leaving until you jump. And then we were both laughing, but obviously I might have just got carried away.
You laughed way into the way.
Okay. I got way too close, yeah, and there was moss literally right in front of me.
That stuff is the worst. You stay away.
I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it.
It's lethal.
And the worst part was the tide was coming in as well.
Yeah.
So then, my life flashed before my eyes in 30 seconds.
Really?
Gone. I just plumped into the water. And then the tide was coming.
Let me take on from there, right?
I had to
so
jump in and
you did nothing. So I just jumped in because we saw these group of people, and they were like, "Oh, if you jump in, we'll like have the confidence." I was like, "Oh, let me make these guys day." So I jumped, and like I was already wrecked, and I wanted to finish because we're all kind of going anyway.
Yeah.
And then I was swimming out to get out of the water, and then all I hear is And then Onai goes, I think that was Tommy. And then green eyes Amy, she was like, oh, and like all the rest of the people were like, oh, like I hope he's okay. And me thinking in my head is like, oh, I know this guy can't like swim like properly. So I was like, I full on sprinted and jumped, and I tried to like jump and dive in, but me too, I slipped. And I was like, when I was going down, I was like, oh goodness, he could have whacked his head.
Yeah.
And then I don't know how you got out, but I was looking around for like a minute, like trying to see you, and I was trying to like stay up afloat, but loads of waves kept hitting me. I was like,
bro.
but like I wanted to keep my calm, like because there's people watching, like I didn't want to be a big scene. And then like I look back and you've somehow reached up and climbed.
Man, just some of my powers, bro.
It was that wave that
I looked to my left and right. Yeah, I was just looking. I was like, I was so calm for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was so calm, but I was just looking left, right. I was looking any obstacle I could just climb or something. I looked to my right. I see one large rock, and I have pretty long arms. You know what I mean? So I kind of reached, but I slipped. And I was like, let me try it again. Yeah. Second time lucky. I grabbed it and just brought my whole body weight up and then back to safety. So
damn, yeah. And then I don't know how I clocked it, but I think I saw you like lifting yourself up, and I swam out. That's it. I was so tired, and I was just trying to get in because I can't tread water, so I was just like,
It's long.
yeah.
I thank God, man.
But yeah, that was mad. And then from there,
It's traumatic.
you had the little drinks with the girls. Onai said turned into a party.
Yeah,
like,
it was not drinks with the girls.
and then the guards came.
Then the feds came. But you know what? I sweet talk now.
You did. What'd you say to them?
I was literally, do you know what the thing is, right? Because I was like, this is the day I'm going to jail. I don't have a criminal record. I can't do this. So she was like, so everyone was like, the feds are here. But they always play a joke on me being like, the feds are here. And I was like, shut up. Everyone like, that's not funny. Then someone was like, no, oh no, they're here. And I was like, ah. So then I was like, right, okay. And mind you, everyone's wasted.
Yeah.
Like, so everyone's just like, oh, right. So I just seen yellow. I said, oh my God. Oh my God.
Goodness.
So I opened the door and she was like, are you serious? And I was like, hey. She was like,
I heard that, yeah.
she was like, are you serious? But there was about 8 people in my back. Everyone was like,
everyone ran to the back area, but me and Tommy stayed in that second room there.
So she had 2 other fellas with her, and then I was like, look, we all work together, so like,
It's not an issue.
I was like, we don't really, like, we do this all the time, so we don't really think like. And she was like, I need ID. So I went upstairs to get my passport. And then when I brought it down, she was like, where do you work? I was like, McDonald's and Drogheda. And she was like, oh, you always give us free coffee, don't you? I was like, yeah, and I give you a loud. You would. And she was like, look. When every table switched,
okay,
I was like, I got you, baby. She was like, just bring everyone inside. She's like, keep the music down. It's the neighbours. And I was like, and then closed the door and yeah.
You had all that energy, yeah.
Oh no, I was gonna cry.
Spell your name. O-N-A-I.
We were in another room and they were like, I need ID. This is how the story happened. they go, where's your ID? Onai goes, sorry, I'm just looking for my mobile device. I was like, what? And you're like, hold on, let me just go upstairs and get my passport. And he said, get your passport after that. Oh my days. But afterwards, I just want to be like, turn that music back.
Drag it up.
I would have actually.
I know, I couldn't. I was like, oh, it wouldn't be worth it.
But it was a neighbour from the back because they were, and we all kept seeing like a flashing light.
Yeah.
And we were like, what is that? Because it wasn't the lights in Leesway's bedroom. And then it was obviously them.
Snitches, blood.
So when I find out who you are, snitches get stitches.
Snitches,
They're coming for you.
For your block up.
And then we'll move on.
I'm not involved. I told you, anything. I have nothing to do with it.
Jokes. Sorry, what I was gonna say after that. Yeah, so I was watching something the other day, and it was a guy like talking about growing up black and growing up in like a black household, right? And I was just wondering, do you just remember like, you know, like, I don't know if you've been left alone at home, yeah. But like when you're left alone at home, you have one job. It's not to open that door.
Not to
for
open
anyone.
Are you mad?
Auntie, uncle. Have you had that? Because just for context, Onai,
No, this is not fair.
Onai's whitewashed.
No, I'm not.
No, Onai isn't
Nigerian.
She's
or
not,
Ghanaian.
Yeah.
Or Congolese.
Yeah, so
therefore I'm not African then, isn't it? Rascal.
You set it up.
You said it
No,
up.
I didn't say it. I told you this whole episode I'm not involved.
But I was just wondering, like, you've never experienced that before.
No.
You know when they say, if you open that door for anybody, you will burn you well.
Really?
Yeah.
Trust me.
That's what? They're scared.
Yeah, no, because there's no such thing as babysitter or something. Like, we don't get babysitters.
At what age?
9 probably.
Oh, that's alright though.
But like, I think I probably started like 6. I was able to cook, clean, and dress myself
That's child abuse.
at 6. What?
At 6?
Yeah, like
6?
yes.
Cook, clean and dress yourself?
Word.
Nah.
And
that's
I would
mad.
eat proper. There was no splashing beans on yourself.
You know
Right? There was none
it's
of
just
that.
culture, like.
Yeah, it's just culture.
It's
Like.
culture.
Fair enough, like.
No, so you've never experienced that, like.
No, I had like,
What are you gonna say?
I know.
All the Nigerians are watching you.
I know, I'm very cultured, so don't even come from a neck. But we had an au pair, like.
Au pair.
Yeah. Someone used to live, and then because my mum was working. And she would like cook.
I'm not gonna lie, we had one for a little bit as well.
Yeah.
But like, it was them was there where it was most
But
times.
the
like,
thing
you know,
is, my mum didn't trust me. Do you get me?
I wouldn't trust
I'm
you,
Taliban. I'd open the door and go shop. Do you know what I mean? There's no way.
oh my
Do you
days.
think? Like, no.
I wouldn't trust you though, to be honest.
I had no fear. Like, she couldn't leave me alone.
So okay, then what about you know when you have a birthday party, yeah, and it's just a gathering for the older people. You know, okay, so let's say you have you have like a 12th birthday.
And my 12th birthday.
Yeah, your 12th birthday.
Yeah.
And your mom just invites bare family members, uncles, everybody. It just comes to everyone. You never had that before.
Have you done?
No.
That's crazy.
You lot are weird.
Like they
tough.
turn a function into just their own party. Then, like,
Then you want to go into your own room.
Yeah,
You're
you
just like, nah.
Really?
Yeah, you're like, nah.
Nah, that's my mum used to have fashion shows in our house.
really?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was lit for my birthday.
Oh, that sounds sick.
No, mine's was wavy, but patience, you don't even know. Like,
Mad.
it was sick. My brother is born December 3rd,
Yeah.
and I'm November 17th. So there was one birthday. I think I was turning like 12 or 10 or something, and he was 3 years younger. So do you know the Kangaroo Club in Drogheda? Anyone knows the list?
That place was
It
busting.
was closed down.
It's closed down now.
Yeah,
Well, my mum ran
Because of COVID or just closed
No,
down?
it closed years ago.
years
It's just
ago.
business.
Yeah.
But so she was like, right, you can have a joint birthday party. She rented out the whole Kangaroo Club. And all our friends just went in on a model.
Mad.
That's
Just
sick. That's a
sick.
vibe.
That
like,
was
yeah.
the spot back in
Yeah, with
the
the
day.
big bank
Trust
castles
me.
running
Yeah,
bashing
trust
each other. Sick.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Nah, they get that. Like, we do all the happy birthday to you, nice cake, all that.
Yeah.
But after that, it's like, it's
Do
the
the
party
house
for the
party,
adults.
the
Like,
nice house party in your
Yeah.
living room. You're them ones.
They're wavy though, still.
but they are, yeah. But I think like once you get to an older age, you can enjoy it then. But like when you're like 12 and you just want to banter with your friends.
So if you were like, Mom, I'm having if you were like, I'm having a party now, would it be the same?
No, it wouldn't. No, it's
Okay.
like your party. But like,
Nah,
but yeah, it'd be your party. Like,
comes to a certain age.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
but like when it's 12, it's just your aunties, your uncles, your mom's friends, dad's friends, and they're all just bantering. And then you go to bed at like 9:30, and they're all getting drunk, and aunties are dancing.
Jiggy jiggy on there. Yeah.
And then and the opposite way. Let's say I came to your party, yeah, and like you go to like a room to find the to find the bathroom. It's just one random kid sleeping.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. No. What are you talking about?
Or like, no, okay, let's say your party, yeah, and you go upstairs and there's one random baby sleeping on your bed. You've never.
Oh, on my bed. Yeah, bro. On my bed. The parents are just positioned the person on my bed. Like, what?
And they'll get them the next day.
You can't even go to sleep.
Trust me.
You have to sit down there.
Bro, and you know, you be so hurt inside. But there's nothing you can do. No, that's the worst part of growing up. The pain inside, and you can't do anything.
You have to hold it.
You have to hold it.
We took licks.
I think that's why some
did.
people get anger issues though in the future.
I think so, yeah. 'cause
Yeah.
you're
Do you know what
not-
I mean?
Because we took licks.
But you know, like, obviously culture is a bit different, like, between us and the Irish, of course.
Yeah, okay,
but like some like the Irish, well, not all of them, but the majority would like to talk back.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of stuff you just have to hold in your
Mom,
chest.
grab my
bro.
lips like
Fam,
this.
like-
You're holding your chest. Even something like your dad, you're in your room chilling. Your dad now calls you, Tommy. Oh yeah, done on the TV.
And he's sitting here and the TV's there.
Go and collect the remote for me.
The one's there.
And you're like, what?
You're like, bro, like in your head, you're just like, bro,
There's no you can
are
do.
you dead ass right
there's
now?
no you can
The
do.
worst though is when Mom's like, "Oh no, can you turn the sky on?" I'm like, "Mom, Sky has a button that says Sky. Just
Sky,
press the
nice,
button."
yeah.
Like,
Do you know what I mean?
you're not
And they're not
outdated.
having it. No, like I think they just choose. They're like, nah, like I have a child that can do it for me, like
Do you know what I mean?
type thing.
Basically, we work for free.
We do, yeah.
I have to say though,
Slavery
like
never ended.
I do kind of like use my sister like that.
That's
Well,
not
so do I,
fair.
I do.
No, that's not. That's the
But no, not
problem.
to the level
Not-
they
No,
do.
Like, if I'm in my
no,
room-
no, don't even listen to what he says. The other day we're in Tommy's house and he says to his sister, I'm not going to expose her name, he was like, wash my plate for me. But she never ate off his plate. It was your dirty plate that you're making her wash. That's wrong.
That's respect.
Yeah, because he's first of all, he's after cooking the food for her.
You get it?
Yeah.
No.
Wash my plate. I fed you.
Yeah, exactly.
Wash my
Can you not wash it yourself? Don't get me mad.
Don't get me mad. Don't get me mad. No, but this demo's there. It's just.
Would you do that?
Yeah, like I'd say Samuel here.
No.
Like unless like if I'm cooking my own meal, like but like if I was rushing, I had to get some work done for like a client or whatever. I'm like, could you wash that? Like,
Who washed the plates in your house growing up?
Me? No, we had dishwasher like.
there's no such thing as dishwasher in a black household, man.
Even if you have a dishwasher, it's for show, bro.
When it's full with plastic.
You know what I mean? It's another container, bro.
Nah,
Me and my brother, we had.
Storage unit.
I know for
another
all
cupboard.
for Nigerians, yeah, it's either like within siblings, yeah. You split it up either weekly or monthly or daily, the rotating of the washing. But you know, daily gets a bit messy because it's like, bro, I washed the place yesterday. He's like, no, I washed the place. Then you have to change it to weekly.
Yeah,
Sometimes weekly doesn't even work.
doesn't even work, yeah.
So you have to do it monthly. So
Wash dishes for the whole month.
yeah.
That's a lot.
slavery.
Like,
Yeah. Have you not done it?
no, we've done the weekly one though, but
Oh,
like it's never
that's-
gone over.
I think there was a point where we'd switch every day, but like Leesway would never eat something. I'd never eat something and hand it to Leesway and be like, wash this.
You're the older sister, fam. That's like literally, you have the right to do that.
No, I don't.
You really do.
You do.
No, because I wouldn't like it.
My sisters treats me with respect.
Yeah.
But I treat her with respect as well.
So,
So
yeah.
it goes both ways.
I
And,
teach my.
and it's a thing where like, if they wanted anything, we'd get it for them. Like,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I still get it for them. They don't have to wash my dirty dishes.
Yeah, no, but like it's to show gratitude. Because what can you do for me? I don't want you to buy me stuff. You don't have money to be doing that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have coin like that. You have about €5 in your piggy bank.
Do you know what I mean?
Like,
Just wash my plate.
so just wash my plate for like
Just wash my plate.
gratitude. But it's not even that I'm expecting you to do it because I've done it. You just have to do it anyway because
Exactly.
it's just
Toxic.
it's not even
It
like
is,
it's not
It
like
is. I think
not.
so.
so like say you're kids, yeah,
Yeah.
you're after cooking them food,
Yeah.
you're gonna wash the plate.
Well,
Are
no-
you mad?
No, like, well, I'll probably have a dishwasher, but like they'll do their chores. Do you know what I mean? If they're doing the dishes, but I'm not eating something and getting my little brother to wash it.
No, okay. Think about kids, right?
Yeah.
Because our siblings are basically our kids.
Yeah, that's true, though, it is. Yeah, that-
think
that's
about it,
like-
like, and same with my brother. When he raised me to a certain age, then I have to do the same.
Yeah,
But like
fair.
he's still over the rest of us. Like, do you get
Yeah.
me? But yeah, you're basically raising a child at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like with your child, would you not be like, okay, I'm after cooking?
Put your plate in the dishwasher when you're done.
My issue with dishwasher, you get like complacent and lazy.
No, you don't. It's a lot of work. Putting it in the dishwasher and take that out.
Yeah, but like as we were saying in the car, like it builds character to go up and just wash
Scrub dish.
wash a couple of plates and put them away, dry them.
I don't know.
And it carries over though.
It
You know when
does,
you go
yeah.
to someone's house. Oh my gosh! If you're in someone's house here and they serve you food,
Mm-hmm.
it should be mandatory principle to know you need to wash your plate there. Or like even if you go for it and then the auntie says, "Oh, you don't need to do that."
Yeah, you have to fight for it. Like,
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You have to fight for
or
that
if they
plate.
genuinely just don't want you to do
Yeah.
that, but it's just respect and principle
Oh,
growing up.
100%.
In my opinion,
it's that ones that we can't even. I wasn't allowed to eat in other people's houses.
Oh, were you not?
No, you didn't get that, no?
No, I did.
Yeah, just no.
Juju's the thing.
Yeah,
But even in like
But they
close
be-
family friend's house.
No.
His demo was there, but I think my mom had the pride thing where she was like, you don't eat that so type of thing. Like, and I remember, like, this is so like weird, like toxic basically. But my mom they'd be giving my mom like nice chicken, assorted meats, you know, little small on the side, and
Assorted
you know,
meat,
she has a full plate,
Yeah.
and she's looking. Mommy Toby, you don't want to eat. You know, sorry, Mommy Toby's kids, you don't want to eat, and we're like looking over our mom.
Give you that.
You know and I'm like, me thinking that she's trying to get me to say, yeah, I don't want to embarrass her. Oh no, auntie, I don't want to eat. You eat. Come on, eat. I'm like, no, auntie, actually we ate before we came. Yeah, she's like, okay, no problem. You want biscuits? I mean, my top. Rich tea biscuits, fam. And I was like, I remember, I like we went off and played with the kids. The kids snuck us a biscuit. Yeah, the kids snuck us a biscuit, and that night, like my mom goes, she just did the.
Well done.
You know, I'll do it to you. You know that was.
Put me upstairs.
So I got into the car. We all got into the car.
Silent red
I was the only
home.
one who eat the biscuit, like.
Oh,
Oh,
sweet.
you're on your own.
Yeah, I was on my own. So, but here's the funny thing though. I know my older brother's getting beaten because he's the older brother, and he should have cut me off.
No, that's
But
not
that's
okay.
that's the issue. No, that's
Wait,
the issue.
your
Like,
older brother got flogged for you,
we're both getting flogged. Do you get
even
me?
though he was innocent.
Yeah,
Free up my
Nah,
guy.
that's-
He ain't do nothing.
but as the older brother, you just get the stick.
Nah, wait.
That's
wait.
the older sibling though. We struggle.
I know my
Yeah.
brother's gonna watch this, and I'm sorry. I know. I've done some things. Yeah. No, you're stealing me from the pot.
No,
There was one time, yeah. Oh my days.
Oh,
yeah.
let me just finish
Oh, yeah,
real
yeah,
quick.
sorry.
Yeah, so anyway, I got home, and you know, I go upstairs, I bathed, showered, gone to my bed.
Prepping for the
You
beating.
know when they go, I have prayer time. When they come in, that's why I got beat. I got beat that night. And then we did the prayer. You know what I'm saying?
I know. You had a good sleep
Thank
that
you,
night.
I went to bed.
the sleep after you get beat.
Yeah,
It's
We're
different.
sounding
It's busting.
like you're sleeping on water.
It's
God
busting.
damn.
Was the rich tea biscuit worth it? No, definitely
Would
not.
you do it again? Oh, 100%.
No, I wouldn't even. I actually wouldn't. I wouldn't. But yeah, so what were you saying?
Nah, I remember one time, yeah. You know when there's fresh meat in the pot? Oh!
It's still, it's still boiling like.
The thing is just empty your nostrils and you're just looking at the thing, yeah? And you know, I know all my brothers and sisters can relate. It's a mission. It's a quest. You have to wait. Either your mom just makes one turn or she just goes into another room, she goes upstairs or something, you just look left and right. Just quick one and then you go back to your destination. But I remember there was one time, I lacked because I put the bone in my bathroom bin. I lacked heavy.
No.
I lacked heavy, yeah. And my mom knocked on the door while we were sleeping. Woke us both up, but like she automatically thought it was my brother.
Yeah.
Cause you know I'm a slick Rick. But and then she brought my brother down, and my brother was saying like, "Oh, it wasn't him," but like my mom didn't believe it.
Yeah.
You know when you're pretending you're sleeping, but one eye is just like this.
'cause you know.
I was feeling so guilty.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
He went back to bed. He was like, then I whispered. I said, Toby, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's too late then.
It's
You said
too late.
so. You're getting them. You actually probably wouldn't even get beaten. Like,
So did you get beat often?
yeah, I got beat off.
I mean, I thought I was a good kid. Do you know what I mean? But just silly stuff. Do you know what I mean?
I think that's just the issue with like Nigerian parents to a certain extent. Like
He's
they just beat to
Yeah.
beat sometimes. Like, oh, that sounds so not that.
I told you this whole episode.
Yeah. not that way. Like, but they just beat you.
For this.
For like the stupidest things. Like,
To
but
prove
I
a
think
point of what?
I don't even know. But I think it's just probably from past trauma on them. Like,
Yeah.
and they just pass it down. But like,
We
it
didn't
was
get
up.
beat,
It was up to them to break it off. Like, but like, was your mom probably wasn't beat though?
No, and even at that, like, my mum beat me, and then it just doesn't, like, I build resilience. I got strong, like, so then beating those two. But you know what my mum did? She grounded me. I'll never forget this. So Chloe, who lives in my state, Chloe, she knows. She had a birthday sleepover. I went the night before at like 6 to Chloe's house.
Yeah.
And then I didn't come home till 6 the next day. And my mum was looking for me. But she knew I was sleeping over, but I told her I'd be home at like 12.
Yeah.
And at 6 o'clock I'm waltzing in the door. She grounded me for a month. She didn't let me outside.
Damn.
For a month, that's tough.
Yeah. And I'd take a beating. Beat me quick and then let me out in the street. Do you know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I wasn't really allowed out though, like that.
I think you'd automatically know your kind of limits growing up. Like when you know them ones, like it's a thing where I don't know. For me anyway, it's like if I go out today, I'm not going out tomorrow. You know that straight away.
Seriously?
Yeah. Or if you go out with your friends at the start of the day, yeah. You know, I don't know if you've done this, but you try and come in and sneak like a snack.
It's not happening. Don't even try and come back.
If you went outside on the street, you're not eating for the whole day.
Make sure you eat well before you go. Because when you come home, it's tough.
Come back. But mom, they're waiting for me outside.
You say, Mommy, I'm going back. You say, going back where?
Oh my days. So I'm like,
I was allowed out in the streets. My mom, I don't know, like, because maybe just Nigerian culture and Zim culture is very different.
I know, I plan my timing, so like I'd eat my lunch pretty early, and then I go out, and then I come back for dinner time. Do you know what I mean? Because I know if I come in for even water, that's why I used to have maybe water at my friend's house or something, because I'm not coming back home for a fact. People would be like, even when we're playing football, everyone goes in for a drink. I'm staying on the pitch.
I stayed there.
I'm staying on the pitch, bro. Are you mad? I'm not going home.
One of my friends copped because there was bare white people. Like I lived in the state. Like and one of them copped, and they're like, "Oh, you never go home when we go. Do you want to come over to mine?" I was like, "That's sketch. Like I don't know if I can go to your house, man."
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. I was like, I don't know about that. Like.
You lost
but like he'd like I'd wait outside the gate and he'd just give me a cup of water or something like, oh, real MVP. I'm still looking for this guy. His name is Dylan Marischio.
Shout out Dylan, bro.
I'm still looking for him today.
He knows how it gets, bro.
We went to school. He was my best friend, like, and I can't find him on Facebook or anything.
Oh really?
Yeah, I've been searching for the dude. I might do a TikTok or something, like looking for my friend. He's this high. I came to a realization, like the things I learned when I was growing older, that when your mom says she's gonna hold the money for you, you're not getting it back.
Forget about it, bro.
Forget about it.
That one does not exist.
The worst part is on your communion or your birthday or something. You know when the money's in the card.
Yeah.
My mom will say, let me just borrow this one. I'll give it back to you next. Forget about it.
It's not.
It's gone.
Well, let me hold it for you. I'll save it for you because you spend it. Where's my money?
Forget about it.
Where's my money?
It's gone.
It's probably $1,000 they probably owe me.
I swear.
Yeah, probably that.
Yeah, it does add up.
It does. It adds up, like, because think about little like €5 and €10 from uncles and stuff like that.
That €50 from the neighbours. You know?
Yeah. Like, oh, see your communion or whatever today. Like, wow, congrats. Yeah, man. I don't know though. Like I'd say it was a hard upbringing, but like it was also
vibes.
Yeah, it was. I wouldn't kind of change it. I would change the beating. Like they were unnecessary sometimes. Like
your beatings. Like I hear people get ginger in the bum and all.
Okay.
Well, nah, that's not. What from Nigerian culture?
Do you know how spicy ginger?
Ginger,
I've never heard that before. That's like torture. Like
that's next level.
But what you went through sounds like torture to me. Slightly. Like sounds like you're afraid.
It is a bit of trauma, like, you know.
There is fear, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, thank God, though. It's not me.
But I feel like when you were kind of raised like that, I feel like we just have when I even see it, and don't take this person, but like there's a different mindset with me and Tommy compared to you.
What?
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
In terms of what exactly?
I don't think this.
Say it. He does this anyway. Say it.
Like cleansing.
Nah, that's it.
I'm not involved.
No, that's a bio.
I'm not involved.
Are you joking?
No, you're clean. Listen. You're clean, but you're not me and Tommy's clean.
No, I am. Why? Are you joking?
Oh
Like
my,
just common things like rinsing your food before you eat it.
Yeah, just those
I'm
kind of
not
things. Or,
rinsing spinach before I put it on a plate and yam it down. Like
That
there's-
was processed in a bag. You're not gonna rinse
Everything
you know
it.
that there's you can actually see where the bugs have eaten.
it's
There's,
only a little bug, like.
that's my point. That's my point. That's my point.
Okay, fair. No.
Yeah. That's my point.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I'm not involved.
There's a few things I don't agree with though, like with African culture, like the beatings, the insane stuff that they've done, like and like expect you to be like that. So like basically like, for one, you know, like you go to school, read your book 10 times a day, become a doctor, lawyer, engineer.
Yeah, word.
It's wrong.
But then was there like, you own an African shop.
Do you have paper?
Where's your papers? I'm not the one who brought you to this country. Yeah, you get what I mean? Like, no, I'm not hating on any African
Nah, I
shop.
know what you mean.
No.
But I do feel like they kind of want the best for you, so they come with that mindset. Do you know what I mean? But I know for my parents, when I grew up, like they began to obviously understand more how life is, how life actually is, and we've had this convo like they let me pick whatever I want to do in college. Like it was my own choice. Like and. Even to this day, like they see how other people are living. They even like, you know, let's say someone flops in the leaving cert and then they don't even want to put their child into PLC because it's embarrassing for them.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, and you
That's
know,
crazy.
like the results all the African, because they all want to know the business where your son got blah blah blah.
Really?
Yeah, trust me, like they
That's
all
not
wanna know.
healthy though.
No, it's not. There's one thing there is for African people, especially Yoruba people. They have so much pride
Right.
in them. Like they're just like, oh, my son is. You have the shivers or something.
No, I was like,
Oh,
probably.
okay. So like, they always kind of. How am I trying to explain this? So you know, like, if someone's other's son is a doctor or something, they're like, you should be a doctor.
Word.
I think you embarrass me.
Oh,
you get
yeah,
like
it's not-
they're like.
They're always comparing.
Exactly, they're always comparing and saying like you have to be this or whatever.
This is in this year. Is graduating this year. Is doing the PhD
Yeah.
now.
Does
all
that make
type of
people
thing.
though go to resent their parents?
It does. Actually, I think it does.
Definitely.
Like, but I feel like some people, like Tommy said, some parents just kind of naturally get to that like. I don't want to say
Understanding
white.
level, like what?
I would like to say white culture mentality, but
Like
because
Western kind of culture.
yeah, but like Western people are basically white, like, you know. So
Oh,
that's
yeah,
why I say
sure.
like white people, like, because white people have like, they don't have, not all white people don't have like the strong disciplines of like black culture.
Yeah.
But they have the sense of seeing, okay, sometimes it's not, you're not meant to beat your kid or you're not meant to shout at them.
Yeah.
There's obviously something else going on, but like black parents don't want to see that. But I feel like at a certain time when they've kind of been around white people and Western culture, they understand that, okay, sometimes you don't beat your kid. Like, why are they acting up in school?
There's something wrong.
There's something there, like, you
Like
know?
Kaya acted up in school and there was something wrong. There's no amount of beating that would have like
Do you get me?
done
There's-
that.
yeah, that
There's
doesn't,
no
yeah,
amount.
there's no, yeah.
It really just comes with time. Like I know for my parents, like my brother's now 22. I'm 20. Like for my sister, if she gets in trouble, like my dad would just calmly sit her down and just talk to her.
Yeah.
And I actually think it works better.
It does, yeah.
She just takes it in.
Understanding,
and
like.
just understand. Talk to her civil, like just as civil people, and she'll just say why she did what she did, and he'll just explain like why this is not on. Do you know what I mean? Whereas when you're getting beat, like it's
You don't
just
know
like
what to do.
you don't even know. You're just getting beat.
There's
If
a
that even
level
makes
of
sense.
if someone talks to you and like, so say for example with Kaya and like say my mum or even say my uncles, if Kaya hits me, let's say, and my uncle sit him down and say, Kaya, you cannot do that, you can't hit your sister, you can't hit women, and they're like, this is the reason because blah 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 blah, and this is the consequences that may come, that like Kaya then grows to respect them. So anytime they use that tone with Kaya, then Kaya knows. Whereas if you're beating your kids, they don't even like, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're getting beat for. There's no like, it's not respect, it's fear.
Yeah, they
There's
know it's wrong, but they don't understand why.
They don't
it's
understand
wrong.
why.
Like,
Yeah.
They don't respect you really. They fear you.
Bars. Clement, where are you, fam?
Oh,
Anyway, no, what I was gonna say is, so like, what do you wouldn't beat your kids then?
absolutely not.
Oh, I'm not saying I won't. Like,
I think there's certain times that you do need to.
I won't.
There's
I
levels
will
to
not
it. Is
beat
all
my
I'm
kids.
saying.
Like if I catch you having sex in the house
I'm not beating
with
my
a
kids.
with a galley, the girl's going home. I'm gonna sit you down, explain
What
to
age
you.
are we talking?
You're 16.
I'm not beating my kids.
That's the
because
problem.
teenagers are getting hornier and hornier every
Yeah,
single
word.
year. Like you know,
Losing it.
I'm not beating my kid.
Losing it.
you're telling me he's
I'm
beating.
not beating my kid.
No, he's having sex
He's clapping cheeks.
in your house.
Yeah.
Tell me you've never hit your little brother, Kaya.
Me. Yeah, box the head off him like.
So you're
What's the
telling me you
difference?
won't beat your kids?
No, like but I'm not like if Kyle does something wrong, I'm not hitting him.
But what do you mean? Do you think we're gonna deck him in the face or something?
No, like he's gonna like no, I'm not doing that. I'm not laying my hands on you to teach you something. If I can't use my mouth, then I'm not there. Do you know what I mean?
That's cap.
What are you gonna do that for?
Cap. You've never hit Lee's way.
There you
No?
go.
Yeah, but no, not like Lee's like did something wrong. Bama, like no.
So it's a
What-
fight thing, and you got aggravated, and
And
you
hit
hit
him.
him.
That's even worse.
Yeah, but not. You are saying like your child misbehaves, you're gonna beat him. That's your child.
I'm not-
They're my
no,
bros.
I'm
Like
not saying over any little thing.
yeah,
if
misbehaving
it's serious,
and serious is completely different. Like.
something you would not tolerate at all in your
I
life.
personally do not want to hit my kids. I'm not doing it. Like I'm not saying that.
No one wants to.
No.
Yeah, but
so-
I don't want to. I don't want to do that at all.
But there's certain things that like they can't understand it yet.
Okay, I'm not doing it.
So that's where.
Dude, but I'm telling you, the parenting voice is mad. I'm not beating my
Okay,
kid.
think about it. Think a little 3-year-old.
Yeah.
They don't understand why they shouldn't put their hand on a cooker.
Yeah.
Okay, smacking the bum to understand.
Literally,
Don't do that. This is the consequence of what's going to happen. Like.
it will
Oh,
register in their mind.
No,
Yeah.
but what also registers in kids' mind is because I'm always talking to the kid like this, right? Let's say, yeah, and then wow,
You shouldn't do that though.
give it or like normal, like
Okay.
blah blah blah.
Okay, yeah.
But if I'm like, Kaya, they know. Tone is everything.
No. I
Yeah.
don't know. Like.
I'm not.
Some situations,
No, they
Tam.
know.
I know what you're saying too, but
They
like
really say you should not beat your kids. Like
in Western society, like
I'm not beating them. That's
I
me.
think there's a balance. Like
If you want to clap, no, don't say it.
clap your oh my. Okay, folks, the Piece of Cake podcast.
No,
Onai.
no.
Your
my
mouth
goodness.
is moving
No,
around like
I
an
got
idiot. Shut it, please. Shut it.
Shut it.
You're going yappa 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 yappa.
Yeah.
I personally come back and check in 20 years, but I'm not 20 years. Jeez, like 16. I don't plan on beating my kids.
Fair
I don't
enough.
think it does anything. I didn't like it. I can't. I'd cry.
Beating your kids.
If I hit my kid, I'd cry.
Get emotional.
Could you imagine? I called it FaceTime boys. I just I can't. That was sad for me, bro.
Don't know, man.
But you used to do your thing because I know I'm going to be godmothers to both sides and they're going to come and be talking about you a lot. So do your thing.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have such a close relationship with my kids. Like,
Word.
Yeah, but
Like-
you don't speak.
I don't want them to fear, like,
I want them to have the fear like I fear God.
yeah.
In a good way.
Yeah, but you love him. You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
Yeah. Like
But like parents do love their children.
they do.
though.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like it's not that they don't love. They do. But I feel like how they show it isn't correct. It doesn't come correct. Like maybe in their actions, but like as kids, we kind of need to feel that like actual like the voice and what they say and stuff and how they like kind of show their emotions. You know.
Yeah.
Because like in like African culture, in most places
It's not
they don't
shown.
really show emotion like that. Like
There really is levels to it. Like
Yeah.
there really is. Like I know growing up, like you know, even when you want to go outside, man, you're so scared to ask.
yeah.
Whereas if it's like an Irish person, just pop into the room saying, "I'm going out," or blah blah blah. But you're just, I know for me, sometimes if I want to go outside, I'm standing behind that sitting room door. I'm thinking, raw. Bro.
Really?
Time. I'm thinking, how am I gonna execute this execution?
Yeah.
How am I gonna ask this question?
How you gonna phrase it?
How am I gonna phrase it?
Do you have your times?
When's
your
the
dates?
perfect time to
Yeah,
ask?
like honestly.
Should I ask him while he's on the phone or something
Yeah, so
like
they can
that?
just go, you know,
Do
like
you
just
know
go,
what I mean?
yeah, and you take that as a, oh man.
I would only do that for major things. You know what I mean?
What
Like,
do you
man,
mean?
can I have like sleepover? You don't even know.
Sleepover, Ken. Sleepover. Better sleep on your book. Upon you.
You don't want. Nah,
Yeah.
but there really is levels to it. Like I know now, I have that comfortable relationship with my parents where I can just tell them everything.
Yeah.
Tell them.
Could you?
Well, not everything, but like if I'm going out, like
Oh,
obviously
okay,
now
okay,
I'm
okay.
going out here, blah blah blah. But back then, there was just that fear, like,
Yeah.
you're just like,
You don't know how they're gonna react.
you
like
really
you
don't,
like.
you really don't. So, but yeah, I don't know. I
I
guess
never experienced this. I just can't. I don't get it. But even when I look back, say like the kids in the Zimbabwean community, like that I would hang around with, not like a lot of us work in the creative industries. Our parents never, like the odd parent might have been like, you have to do this.
Yeah.
But for a lot of us, it was very like our parents are quite understanding, and like even like we were always out on the road like as kids. We were always having sleepovers, and so I just think it's a different culture.
I mean, I feel like, you know, obviously the way me and you are probably brought up, like
Yeah.
being scared to ask. This is the reason why we don't tell our parents things.
Yeah,
Growing
no,
up.
yeah.
It's pretty bad looking back.
It is.
like-
It is.
It is quite deep, like
And then they wonder why you're not telling them
Telling
stuff.
them.
Stuff,
So, yeah.
And they say I can't trust you, but like,
Yeah.
It's how we were raised.
Right.
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
like it's a knock-on effect. Everything.
yeah,
literally.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no. Let's lighten up a bit.
What you saying?
So I have a little. Don't be looking.
Oh, but I didn't
Were you
read it.
reading
No, I didn't. I didn't read it. I promise you.
Right. So I have a little.
Briefly. What you say?
I got a few like African people sayings or African people doings. see if you relate to them. Yeah. You have a girlfriend. You have a girlfriend.
You have a girlfriend. You have a girlfriend.
That's easy. You have a big bag. Oh, yeah, you like it, yeah?
Well, is she Nigeria? Can she cook? Bro, trust
Hold on,
me.
where's the other? Am I your mates? this you haven't heard that before?
Bro.
Okay, so
haven't?
you know,
Mad.
like you're not even talking in a disrespectful tone, but like
Oh, am I your friend?
yeah, basically, am I your friend? I ain't one of your little friends like that. Thing. Yeah, am I your mates?
But I tell that to my sister, like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, am I your mates?
whenever
Like,
she disrespects me, I
Why
say,
are you
am I your mate?
Oh,
Yeah, talking to me like that.
shut it, please.
Shut it,
Shut it,
Shut
please.
it, please.
last one. You know when I don't know if you do, but I do. I still do it to this day. But when they ask you, you're like, "Oh, mom, why do I have to?" You say, "But why?" And they say Z.
Zed, yeah. Zed.
You just start saying. I'm
You
not
just-
saying.
You're just like,
Oh.
And you say what? Water. Water, Gary.
Water.
Oh man.
Deadest jokes ever.
Yeah, honestly,
funny,
yeah.
though.
Deadest jokes ever.
But speaking of dead jokes, I got some dad jokes for you.
Oh, finish. I'm not involved.
You ready?
Where did you get these from?
I made something myself, but other some I went and looked them up.
A little
Okay,
bit.
right. The last one's mine, but the first two aren't.
Oh,
okay. I went to the zoo. Yeah.
This guy's laughing already, bro.
The game is not
Stay
allowed.
composed, bro. Oh, is that the game?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a game.
Yeah.
Let me
So
get
I've
a
got- I've got to
composure
say,
then.
like, it's a point system, you know. One,
Winner does what?
you just try and win.
I
Like.
laugh off other people's laughs.
Yeah,
like,
so do
really.
I.
You laughed anyway. I know what's there. Okay, you ready?
Right.
I went to the zoo. I only saw a dog. It was a Shih Tzu. You don't get it.
No, it's
Shih Tzu's a dog.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh, okay, tell me that's 1 to Onai because you just laughed.
Fair.
All right, ready? How much does a chimney cost?
Much.
Don't know.
Nothing. It's on the house.
I already did a joke before you finished it.
Okay. Oh, it's not that funny. Okay. It's 2-1 to Onai. All right.
I don't like losing.
Especially to me, because
Yeah.
I know what that means.
HR.
Go away.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, this last one, right?
Wait.
I used to suffer with an addiction. No, I haven't even started. It's
Go
too
with it.
okay. This is serious. Like,
Okay, go with
This is
it.
serious. I used to suffer with an addiction. The hokey pokey. But I turned myself around. Oh my! Oh, nice delivery. Actually, priceless. He's get it.
Yeah, the dance.
Hey, you did
Yeah,
hokey
give
pokey.
me
Hey, turn. Oh my days. I'm actually finished. Oh man.
I thought you were gonna make dad jokes because we don't have dads.
True.
I have a dad.
No one asked you. Shut
Alright,
up.
come down.
That's 2 already.
Yeah. Oh, well, like,
No.
oh, you didn't laugh.
Is there any bonus round? No.
Bonus round. hold
Bonus
on.
joke.
I think I can come up with one. I'm blank. Can't think of one.
Can. Man, like,
Not even an
I'm trying to think of one. Like,
Damn. It's hard when you're on the camera, boy.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it's
It's really hard when
lights.
you're on the camera. Lights, camera,
big lamb
action.
rabbit always.
Yeah.
Not bad, you know.
Nah, okay, we leave it as a draw.
Nah, we good.
I have a question, right? Sorry. I have a question. If like your friend, yeah, had like let's say you had a dream job to work with Stormzy, right? And then you're both at a party and Stormzy's at the party, but like you're like acting cool and you're like trying to play it simple, but Tommy's like all bubbly and goes, this is probably the opposite way around. I feel like he'd be more chilled than Onai. He'd be like, sorry. Yeah.
No, I'd be Pappy.
Really?
I can hang with celebs.
No, not that you wouldn't be. I feel like Tommy would be more like, yeah, alright, what's up, Stormzy? Like, yeah.
No, I'd be
But you'd be like, oh my god, Stormzy, like, what's good? Like, you know?
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like, not, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay.
Okay.
So,
I
let's,
thought you said be like,
yeah, no, not like that. No, you'd be composed. Like, okay, let's flip it around. Say Tommy's dream job is to work with Stormzy, right? And then you're trying to like help Tommy get the job, right? But why are you trying to help? Like, Stormzy likes that you're all like in his face and stuff, and thinks that, oh, Tommy's acting a bit too cool. And then he's like, oh, actually, do you wanna? Excuse me. Do you wanna choreograph for me? Would you take the job?
I would do this. So he's asked me to do it, and like,
Yeah, but you're on the spot. You need to give an answer. Like,
I'd be like, yeah. Then when I get the email or the phone call, I'll say, look, I actually know someone who can do a better job. He was at the party. And then,
no, but he's already met both of yous, yeah.
yeah.
And then you were like, oh, my best friend.
So he knows he's a dancer.
Yeah, so yeah, listen, so he knows Tommy's a dancer, yeah?
Yeah.
But like he didn't like the vibe that Tommy was giving him. Because he thought that Tommy was acting too cool.
Right?
He thought that Tommy was acting too cool for him, yeah?
Yeah.
But like when he's like, oh, you don't care like what people think of you or whatever, right? So Stormzy's like, you're like, oh, I don't know if I can take the job to Stormzy because like that's my best friend's dream job. And
he doesn't want Tommy.
yeah, he's like, he says to you that, yeah, Tommy, it was never his job in the first place. Like he says that.
So can I take it and hire him as my assistant?
No, he wants you to work.
Just it.
Yeah, so he just wants you to dance.
You'd be mad if I didn't take it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be mad if you did take it?
No.
Your dream
Nah.
job, like.
No.
Nah.
It's better one of us to have it than nobody. or some random stranger. I wouldn't. If you didn't take it, I'd beat you in the side of the head.
That's what I'm
Do
saying.
you know
You
what I
take
mean?
it.
Yeah,
Like the kind of relationship we have, we'd be happy for each other both ways.
100%.
Say you were dating, and she got your dream job.
Same.
Think deeper,
being realistic, it'd actually be a bit painful, but you still have to be happy for the person.
Okay, fair
I mean,
enough.
at the end of the day, it is your dream job. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you would have to. It's better for someone you care about to have it than someone random. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do agree.
It's better for it to be close to you than not. And look at it, sure, if I booked a job or Tommy books the job, Stormzy's now the contact, eventually you'll get it.
Or it could even unlock some
Yeah,
other
yeah.
blessing further down
Yeah.
the line, some other connection or network where then maybe I could be eventually recommended.
You know?
Interesting. No, I saw something,
Would you
and would I
be mad?
be mad? I think I'd be annoyed because like that was kind of my dream job. I feel like maybe because I don't know the circumstances, but I'd be like, oh, you could have done a better job. That's what I'd be thinking in my head, like to
Well,
like
that's
convince them to go. But like at the end of the day, there's always gonna be something else. But
And
like,
how would you feel if your friend took the job? Like,
how would I feel?
yeah, do you feel like they shouldn't have taken it altogether, no matter how hard they tried?
I feel like they probably should run it by me. Like to like kind of break it down and say, look, I was trying to talk them up about you the whole time, but they just really vibed with me and stuff like that.
But even at that, yeah, do you think your friend's actually gonna say, "Don't take it"?
Sorry,
Like no matter how hard it hurts that person, they're still gonna say, "Yeah, like just go and take it." Do you know what
If
I
they
mean?
tell you not to take it, they're not your friend.
yeah, I think that's
Do you know what I mean?
your bad friend. Like,
Word.
yeah,
Absolutely not.
yeah. And what about going for like your friends, like someone's you didn't let me finish.
I know where it's
What was I
going.
gonna say? What was
I
it?
can feel it.
It's a relationship type
Say-
thing, innit?
Yeah, okay. Let's just say like you have a girlfriend now,
Yeah.
right? I won't say her name, but like you're dating her now, and then like let's say I go for someone in your past. Would you be okay with that?
Like an ex.
You're happy? No, okay. Maybe like not an ex, but not serious ex. Like
Yeah, an ex. Say it.
An ex,
A
like.
serious one, yeah.
No, not even a serious one.
Yeah,
Okay, go serious one.
And he makes him the happiest you've ever seen him.
But like you're with your girl, you're happy now. What's the issue like?
There actually is not an issue.
But like, would you be mad about that?
I probably would be like, why? Like, I probably would feel like there was some certain intent to do that. Because if you're my boy and you know that was one of my previous whatever, there probably was some form of intent for your reasoning. Unless you actually just like the person, I'd get to some understanding. But I don't think it would hurt me as much because I'm in a happy and healthy relationship now. So,
But you?
I wouldn't be pressed.
No, I wouldn't be happy with
you
it.
wouldn't- it depends. Also, it also depends though how the last relationship ended.
Yeah.
It was grand, like good terms, nothing really bad happened.
Then
Like,
everyone do your thing, like.
but you just said you wouldn't be happy with it.
No, I wouldn't be pressed.
Oh, you wouldn't be pressed.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be like,
Would you?
yeah, I'd be like
Why
why?
are you trying to hold on to it for?
No, I'm not holding on. I'd be like, why are you going? Like all the other girls in the world, you could have went for. Like,
Yeah, but sure, you can't help it.
you can.
You
why
can't.
why are you even talking to her in that
You
way in the
can't.
first place?
You can't. Absolutely not.
It does.
That's selfish.
Okay, no one's saying you can't do it. Go for it, because I'm happy
But
with
you're
Shorty.
happy and you have your shoddy, and he
Shoddy.
finds his little thing in her, and she makes him so happy,
Mm-hmm.
and they just are so suited towards each other, and like you and her ended on cordial terms, not great terms,
Yeah,
cordial
yeah,
terms.
yeah.
Why are you gonna stop that for? Not
No,
stop it.
I'm not
but,
stopping
like,
it.
Why are you not gonna be happy for it?
No, I'm not saying I won't be happy. Like,
You feel away, like
yeah, but I feel away. But like, you could have went for another girl, like,
why?
because you didn't need to go for her at the beginning.
What if he didn't go for her? She went for him.
Actually, I feel like I'm being a hypocrite.
Why?
Deep. I am, aren't I?
I told
Context. Give me.
I'm not
you this
getting into
whole
that.
episode
I'm
of
not-
Onai is
come-
not involved.
I'm not getting.
I'm
I
not
actually can't
involved.
get into
I'm
that.
not involved. I'm not
It's
involved.
a bit.
Alright. Yeah, just to wrap it up. One of my complaints as well with African parents is apologies and the lack thereof.
That's pride.
That goes back
Stems
to the
from
pride. Like, you know, if they, sorry, this is the question I had. Sorry, sorry for scaring you. Okay, say, you know the way they beat you. Okay, right. So say your mom and dad give you €300, yeah, to go and give to the plumber to fix the heating, yeah, but you've after losing the money, yeah, and they come home and they beat you. They and then you now realize, oh, I left it under my pillow, so it was safe. Do you give the money back? Because after beating you,
Absolutely. I don't know, actually.
That's my money, G.
Yeah.
That's my. But I don't even know what I'm thinking about. That's my money. That's my money. For real. For real.
Yeah, but when you start coming home with nice things, I don't say where do you get that money from.
I don't know.
I think I played smarter than that. I think I played smarter than that.
Really?
I'd spend it over
Every day I
time.
have ice cream in the hand when you walk in the door.
No, I wouldn't even have ice cream in my hand. That's a rookie mistake.
Like, you should beat me. Yeah, you should beat me. Yeah? Is there more on my phone to give me back that money? No way. I'm keeping that money.
Kenny, you've been through a lot, bro, have you?
Yeah.
I'm keeping that money. Nah, trust me.
You're keeping it, yeah?
Yeah? Nah, I'm giving it back.
You're giving it back?
Because I've done something like that before.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to give it to me?
So I took my mom's purse when I was younger. And because I just wanted to show off in school that I had a purse with cards.
Oh my days.
But my mom's everything was in this purse.
That's a beating.
And it was missing. No, I got beat for this. It was missing for like 4 weeks.
That's a purse though. Come on.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
That's a beating.
yeah, that's a flogging.
Yeah, it's not.
Damn.
What do you mean it was missing for 4 weeks?
Like
She lost it.
She lost it, like, and we all like, and it was under my bed, so donuts. I don't know why they didn't look under there. Like,
Why didn't you look under there?
I was hiding it there. I was bringing it in school every week, like with my grandkids.
Oh.
Like being like,
And you knew damn well that your mom.
Yeah, that's a beating. That's a beating. Yeah. That's what I mean. That's a beating.
I love flogged.
Because you knew what you were doing.
That's standing in the corner. That's
When they found the
squatting.
purse, I was like, oh my god.
You was there?
What?
Oh my days, Onai. That's crazy.
Yeah. I was trouble.
Yeah, you look like a handful, like.
And not even trouble as in like I would do bad things, but I would just do naughty things.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
They're like,
on a constant basis, like.
you know what I mean? Like
yeah, that's,
consistent.
you look like, yeah.
Silly things like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, they don't like to apologize. You know when like they beat you or whatever, and then they're like, actually, I probably shouldn't have bet them. And they're like, they come on, eat.
You know them ones. You know them ones.
Do they apologize to you now?
No.
Just different forms of apology, I guess. Just without saying the word sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
without
literally
saying
it.
the word sorry, it's like, am I not good to you or something like that? That's something like that, yeah.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really is
It's
weird.
quite toxic.
Very
like,
toxic,
yeah.
like.
Yeah. But like it's one of those things where you can't let it kind of eat you up.
Yeah, you know
'Cause,
they
like,
love you at the core of it all.
It'll kind of ruin your life, you know, if you're kind of thinking about that all the time, like trying to look for a closure. But on that note though, it's been a podcast. Like that was a fun one. Like I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was lovely.
yeah.
Get rid of Clement.
I told you for the whole episode, I'm not involved, man.
What about the thing we should mention? Like
What thing?
on that note, anyway, that's been the PSK podcast. I'm your host Kenny Ken, and I'm joined here with my two temp co-hosts, Onai.
Gang.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Thank you for watching. Peace, bless, God bless, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bada bing, bada boom. Hashtag I aim for the moon. Flashback, I zoom to the zoom and you're blocking the view. Can't see the elevation, can't see no innovation. Don't call me a fool. You see me on road, so they call me a goon, but don't make us stupid.